Oh no, wrong one. Yo, Blake, turn your TV down, Blake.
TV not on, bro. My TV really not on.
What's good? What's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? It's your favorite Knicks fan with a Laker fan. This is where every take earns the respect. Respect the game, respect the voices. This has got to respect this show.
Joe.
Sports show. Let's get it. Today we got a little Gills Arena episode for y'all. They had some takes that I feel like was worthy of talking about. Talking about Donovan Mitchell's overrated.
Excuse me.
Lakers defensive troubles, and OKC's. Do Spurs got OKC number also? They had a little. Skip Bayless had something to say about that. We also got some Nick talk for y'all. But yeah, let's get into this. We gonna start with the first one. What's good, everybody? Y'all good though? Before we get into it,
What's good, family? Just enjoying the holidays. Ready for the new year.
facts,
New fans, new subscribers, you know.
facts.
Mm-hmm.
We've been going up. Let's keep going. Let's keep going, y'all. But,
Shout out to the Spurs fans for coming through, showing love.
yeah, shout out to the Spurs fans. Cause yo, Spurs fans, I ain't know y'all niggas was deep like that. I knew y'all niggas won some championships and created a fan base, but I ain't think y'all niggas was that deep. Came through
Niggas
strong.
ain't that. Niggas ain't. They ain't that deep.
They came through strong. They came through strong.
They ain't that deep. They just coming out because they winning.
They still strong though. Know what I mean?
And where was that? Where were they for the past couple of years? I ain't hear about them. Nobody heard about them.
Well, we wasn't making content to know about them, but let's get into this. Let's get into them, man. All right, what was the first? So we got Gills Arena talking about this Donovan Mitchell shit, man. I didn't even get to the bookmarks. My fault for not even getting into the bookmarks first. Should have been got to those bookmarks. Oh, right here. We got one right. We got it right here.
That's where we are right now, right? Then I go to the Knicks.
Let's get that right here. Let me get that large screen. Large screen. Oh, man, I'm bugging. I'm bugging. But. Let's get this. Get it.
That's where we are right now, right? Then I go to the Knicks. Who does Donovan Mitchell make better around him?
Himself.
So he doesn't make the people around him better.
That's
So
it.
that's what it is. You can put him, I put him in the same category. It's a few guys, right? They're really good basketball players, but will it translates to wins when
Yeah. Good point.
you got Donovan Mitchell, you got Dame Lillard, you got Devin Booker, you got certain guys that they are really good. Will be Hall of Fame when it's all said and done with the individual numbers,
Right.
but who do they make better? Like they make big shots, they're gonna score 30 a night,
It looked great.
look great, but who do they make better? And I think that's Donovan Mitchell's problem. That when it gets tough, I'm gonna shoot it.
Yeah.
Like I get it, but sometimes you got to get off of it.
Well, what's
Sometimes you got
the
to do.
devil's advocate to that when you say, if I'm Donovan asking you, well, how the fuck I make these guys better? Give me the blueprint of I'm giving you the ball, motherfucker. Put the bitch in the hole.
All right, well,
I'm passing you the ball when you're
8
open.
out of 10 times you shoot it.
I trust my shot more than I trust yours.
That's why they don't win.
So talking about the
Now. Who y'all agree with on this side? I know who I agree with on this side. Y'all want me to start this first?
Yeah, you go ahead.
I bet. Me personally, I think Donovan Mitchell's overrated. And but I also don't think he ever had a team around him to actually go far with. Yo, the Cleveland Cavaliers has the smallest backcourt in the NBA. Defense
Thanks.
is horrible. Literally the smallest backcourt in the NBA. What do you expect to do with that with Donovan Mitchell? You feel me? He's kind of
No, that's true.
he's wrong for even going there as a free agent, understanding that too. So it's partially his blame also. But let's be honest about this. Who do he really have to support him in the backcourt defensively? Not Darius Garland. We need somebody to do something that he can't do, and with the height, and
Facts.
they don't have that. So it's not going to get very far, in my opinion. So I don't really put it on him. My personal opinion.
Yeah, I don't either. He need like a Deontay Murray next to him. I feel a person that could really.
I disagree with that.
No, wait. And the reason why I say that is because he got a little height to him and he plays defense. Garland, if you're in a playoff series, you're gonna wanna attack him. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna want to pick and roll and attack him. And in Cleveland, you're gonna want Donovan Mitchell to score 40. You know why? Because the rest of the team ain't gonna do nothing. So I get what Kenya's saying, but it's just like, yo, if I'm out here doing what I gotta do and then nobody else is stepping up, like, I don't know what else you want me to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want me to take 50 shots a game? I don't want to do that. And then it's like, I also need my players to step up too. Garland's a good player, but he don't play defense, and and I'm glad that defense is really making an impact on these players, because it's like, yo, you really need to play defense in this league to really go somewhere, bro. You can't just, I'm gonna score 30 and you gonna score 30. That's not gonna work, bro. It's not gonna work. Like Shea, he's not a defender, but I trust him more on the defensive side than what's his name? Donovan Mitchell. Again, it's the height difference too. But I feel like Donovan Mitchell needs somebody that could defend next to him, bro. A good defender.
I also
I
think
think
what you gotta say, G.
I just think it's a mixture of everything y'all said. I feel like he's not on the right team. I think if you put a well-grown team around him, he could do something. But he also could be that star, but if he's with another star, he can't be that number one star. Like, I think he could bring a team far if he's by himself with like a Miami type team around him. But I don't think he could bring a team far with a person like a Darius Garland. I don't think he should have two options, like 2 second options on the same team. Like, is he and you build a defense around him, which will get far, but not so far because he can only do so much. But I think he got to be that second option. Like, he can't be that. He's not that first option, and he hasn't been on teams where it was created around him. I think if you put big wings around him, like the Knicks did for Brunson, putting Mikal and OG at the wing, he can make some noise.
I agree with
that.
G,
I got a question for you, G. Because you said Miami, and what made you say Miami, brother?
Because everybody on that team, either you don't got a bunch of perimeter defenders, but you got a team that's disciplined on defense, and he doesn't. Everywhere he went, he kind of didn't have that. Like, he was in Utah, that was probably like his best defensive team, but he keep going to teams that's soft. Like, Utah was soft.
Bad decision. That's why I said it's partially his fault.
Yeah, it is, because it's like,
and I won't call Utah a defensive team, because how you the defensive player of the year and everybody's attacking you? You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody wants to switch on Rudy Gobert, so it's like, I agree with you, but
I don't think. I'm saying Utah was like okay defensively than the Cavs was. Like, he had some tough perimeter players. Like, I feel like you could find a Rudy Gobert, those type of players anywhere, like a shot blocker.
They could disguise the height. They can't disguise the height in Cleveland. So it's something to exploit there. And I feel like
Evan Mobley,
Darius Garland has to go.
Yeah, that's what it needs to be. Like, he needs a bigger wing defender. Like, if it was Donovan Mitchell and Jaylen Brown, that'd be fire.
Yeah, that'd be fire. That'd be fire.
Like he needs a big wing around him. He had Okoro, but he was just one dimension. Like he just could play defense,
I
and
also
that
feel
was
like they need a big playmaker, a guard, somebody that could score in a sense. Because Darius Garland is not a huge scorer. He could average 20 to 22. Need somebody like that, but that as a two-way player and actually could play make a little bit. In my idea, in my
nah, it's a
sense, you know what I
fact.
mean? So because he's not a playmaker, Donovan Mitchell. He's not a huge playmaker. You got to get other people involved. So I feel like it's a lot there that's going to be missing if you just have just a nigga that could score and defend. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and to piggyback off what you said with Garland not a scorer, you basically got a second option and a third option. You're trying to win a championship with that. You still need a first one. It's either you have a second option and a third option, and you got great defensive team around them, which you don't because you're looking at Evan Mobley. He can't switch 1 through 5. You're looking at Jared Allen. He can't do that either. They could guard. They great shot blockers and stuff like that. But when you get on that perimeter, it's a wrap. Like,
And then you know what? I'm glad you brought up Mobley, G. You know what fucked up his game? They started making him shoot threes instead of them. Because think about it, who besides Jokic is a good post player?
Towns.
yeah.
But Towns don't be in a post a lot.
And Joel went healthy.
Yeah, and Joel's one healthy.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, if you would have worked on Evan Mobley's post game before he started shooting the three and shit like that, it would be easier. You know why? Because I could dump it down to somebody that could give me a good 20, you know what I'm saying, off the block. Because think about it, what's in the NBA. Who can guard Jokic off the block?
But they will still exploit the backcourt with the weak defense there. So at
No,
the end of the day,
I get that.
Evan Mobley and Jared Jack won't be able to even. They'll be tiring trying to protect the rim all day. They can't protect the rim all day, so they need someone to actually anchor the backcourt in some way. So I don't feel like it.
I get that.
That matters. Evan Mobley.
No. My point is like y'all should have worked on his post game way before his 3-point game. That's one thing because
we talk about Donovan Mitchell, bro. Like
Donovan
Mitchell, but that doesn't matter. But that doesn't predicate to Donovan Mitchell actually winning because it doesn't matter because the backcourt, the defense in the front court, in the backcourt is still weak because you have the small.
Yeah, I'm getting to that because when I agree when you said Garland got to go, I agree with that. I feel like he needs somebody. Like you said, that could play on both sides and give him 22, like at least 20 on the offensive end. You know what I'm saying? But with Donovan Mitchell, like he has to commit on the defensive end. He has to.
I don't feel like that matters.
And then when Kenyon Martin said that he's not making the team better, honestly, he doesn't have to make the team better. He's just not on the right team. He's not the fit for this team. I don't really look at players as do they make everybody around them better for them to win? Like, is the team a fit? Like, that's what it really is. Like,
I think the team is a fit. It's just a small backcourt. So I feel like
I
think it's just adding one piece to the mix. Just adding one piece to the mix and trading Garland and adding someone in the backcourt that could defend and score at the same time. So
it's hard for them to do that too. It's hard for them to do that because it's crazy because they the highest paid. They got the highest payroll. Like they already on the second apron, so it's they can't really do much. They could try to tweak it and stuff like that, but it's hard because you got everybody making mad bread in that starting five.
Yeah,
I get you, but Darius Garland gotta go for a bigger guard. They gotta try to get a bigger guard, and honestly, I feel like if you get a bigger guard with his skill set that actually could defend, it will work. I honestly feel like it will work because because in the front court, their defense is there. It's just the back court.
Yeah,
Not there at all. Niggas could shoot over them whenever they want. One is what 6'3", one is fucking 6'1". Let's be serious about this.
Yeah.
Now, like how you said with Darius with Brunson, how they disguise his height with the big guards of OG and Mikal Bridges. That's what they need to do with And me personally, I'm saying do that with Donovan Mitchell because Donovan Mitchell is better than Darius Garland. You surround him with big people.
Nah, facts. It's just gonna be hard to trade a Garland off of injuries and then that contract alone. Because any team that trades for him, they gotta match that contract. And are you willing to give up your big guard for this little guard that's injury prone? You feel what I'm saying? So it'll be a challenge.
It depends on what position the organization is in. Real shit, in my opinion. It depends.
It definitely depends on the position the organization is in, because sometimes organizations just want to rebuild. So
yeah, because you could, you know what I mean. You could put some pieces around Garland. I'm not saying he could be your centerpiece, but that's a good piece to have. Then you could, you know what I mean, put somebody next to him. You know what I'm saying? And start building like that. If you are one of these organizations that's in a bad position, you know what I'm saying. I'm just saying. We don't know how this shit goes. You know, this is a whole business.
I'm doing what I gotta do to build a championship team. If I gotta send Garland somewhere he don't want to be, that's so be it.
Because think about it, when they won, how many games they won last year? Nobody really gave a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really seen them as a threat, even when they won those many games last year.
Nobody seen them as a threat. Nobody.
Hey, nobody didn't flinch. Like, nobody like, okay, yeah, Cleveland number one. Okay, all right. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like, oh shit, Cleveland's number one right now. We gotta, you know what I'm saying? So
nobody's scared of Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell. Nobody's scared of them at all. Nobody is scared of them, literally. And you see it. And this year it just shows even more. They got the same team. They got a good team. So I don't know, like, what happened. What's the difference between last year? You add Alonzo Ball. Well, I mean, I don't know. It's like you should have got better. Lonzo Ball should have made you a little bit better than you was last year, especially the record that you had.
He playing bad right now too. So I just think Mitchell's he's
on one side of the basketball too.
Right, he made bad decisions. Like I didn't get him wanting to stay there, and I mean now he just gotta. If he felt like he that guy, and this is the kind of criticism you're gonna get. Like you're gonna get you don't make your team better. You're gonna get all you could do is put up numbers, but you're not winning. Like he got that title on him, and he been in the league long enough to. It's like yo, it's almost time to like prove it because. That kind of title solidified with you now, like a player that put up numbers but can't win. Like,
you know who been? I ain't gonna lie. You know who been saying shit like this? Brandon Jennings.
A numbers guy is saying that.
He been saying like Donovan Mitchell not a number one. Even when they was winning, or like even last year when he was killing in the regular season.
I've been saying that also.
So, like Brendan, I ain't gonna lie. Brendan Jennings been saying this. Everybody looked at him like he was crazy, but look what we talking about now. Was he really crazy for that take?
Shit, I'm not.
I don't think so.
Eyes,
when he said it,
never was because he never was.
Yeah,
I didn't
when
even
he
want
said
the Knicks
it,
to go
I
get
never
him.
batted an eye about it. I just I thought about it, like you know what I'm saying. He's kind of right.
And this is the reason
like you said, he's not on the right team. Like you and E said, like he's not on the right team. Let me ask y'all a question: what team would he fit great on?
Like I said, he's on the right team. I just think he just needs to be surrounded by other players. So at the end of the day, I just think this is a player thing. I feel like he just needs a bigger guard next to him. Literally, that's my personal opinion.
I think he needs better wings, and I don't like I kind of did at first, but I don't like the dynamics of Jarrett Allen and Mobley. Like, I don't think Mobley could. I think his game will open up better with space. Like if it was Mobley and Cat there or something, like I feel like his game more. But you need Jarrett Allen and Mobley because you got Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell. So. Like,
but see, because you brought that up, see, like Jared Allen gotta produce a little offense. You gotta work on your offensive game.
I don't think Jared Allen. I think he's gonna be gone. I think he's gonna be going by trade deadline. If not by trade deadline, I think he's gonna be in La La Land with your team. Feel me?
Who, Darius Garland?
Nah, Jared Allen.
Oh, Jared Allen. Oh yeah. Oh, Jared Allen. I think Jared Allen, Evan Mobley does work. My personal opinion. I feel like the league is going back to having bigs, and I think it works. I
think it works. I just think Evan Mobley game will open up better with a spacer. Like, I think he'll be able to do more things. Like, it works defensively. I just think offensively, Mobley can average like a good 27, 28 with a big man that can stretch the floor.
And I feel like Jared Allen got to work on his offensive game, bro.
I think it's too late for that.
It's me. No, it's not. It's not. I feel like
I used to have that stigma on players, like they all they gotta do is do this off season. When you like 5 years, 6 years, 7, and I think he around 10 years. Like when you in the league that long, you're not working about that no more. I don't think so.
I forgot to share the Facebook.
I'm just saying, like, if he want to stick around in the league, you gotta get an offensive game, bro.
They need some heart because you like not to piggyback on the Knicks, but we all Knicks fans and shit like that. Like Mitchell Robinson be babying them, both of them, Evan Mobley and Jared Allen. Like that's crazy. Like he had 9 offensive rebounds on them. Like that shouldn't happen with 2 big men out there.
You know why? Because Cat give him space to get the rebounds. Because Cat you got to guard him at the 3-point line. You got to guard Cat on the offensive end.
And that's what I feel with Evan Mobley. He could get somebody that can space the floor for him. It'll be better. Defensively, it probably would, but you got some 3-and-D centers like that can stretch the floor and also still defend. Like you got the Miles Turners of the world and stuff like that. It's gonna be hard to find them, but I just think Mobley and Jared Allen Donovan Mitchell just need a better team around him, and they tried, and this is not working. And they need some more toughness because Cleveland is OD soft.
Cleveland is definitely soft. They need some help in the
Turners of the world and stuff like that.
They definitely need help. Let's get into some more Gills Arena bullshit. You know what I mean? Not bullshit. Let me not call it bullshit. My fault, y'all. It's not bullshit.
Shout out to Gills Arena though.
Shout out to that. Shout out to the Gills Arena for real. Right. We go piggyback off y'all niggas. Let's get into this Lakers defensive troubles, man. I think I got something on X. That I think they was talking about. See right here. Let me pause that bitch. One to the top. Expand that bitch. Boom. Let's get that.
Fucking senior citizen.
Exactly. He's year 23, and the Los Angeles Lakers did not want him back. They shamed him and dared him to go into free agency and end it somewhere else. And remember, he would show up in the Clippers facility working out, and he went up to Cleveland and worked out like, I'm going to go here. I'm going to end it in Cleveland. I dare you back. And they said, no, we will not extend you. But you got us by the balls because you got that option, and it's your option, and if you exercise it, we're stuck with you.
Right. No trade clause.
Yeah, no trade. And what did LeBron do? He missed the first, month and a half. Yeah, 14 games. And he was just saying, screw you, I'm not going to play for a while. That's what, sciatica my ass. You know, like
sciatica, though. The sciatica.
Literally, sciatica
my ass. Yeah. But I'm just not buying it. So he comes back and he says, screw you, I'll play offense, but I won't play any defense.
100%, Skip.
That's
Go
what
there.
He's saying.
Are you going to cook him then?
Well, and so he's playing a career low 33 minutes a game. And by the way, speaking of 33, last night he was an all-time Laker low for him. Since he's been with the Lakers, he was a minus 33. That was the third worst of his career. Because when he's on the floor, he did okay last night. He made a few shots. You say, okay, I see that. And he had one big game, I don't know if you remember, at Philly. He scored 29 and did hit a big three with about a minute left that kind of iced it for them. So he's capable every once in a while of doing LeBron stuff. Yep. But in the big picture, they're stuck with him, and now every story I read is about how Luka and Austin Reeves have bonded. It's big brother, little brother, or whatever is going on with them. It's just weird stuff.
Very weird.
It's very.
But that shows a lot right there. What up, Shaq? That shows a lot right there, though, because it does show on the court that Luka and LeBron doesn't get along. They don't get along. That's what I'm seeing on the court. But I thought this was. But Skip had some points. But I think it was another one that I wanted to show. But I agree with Skip with that point. I feel like my personal opinion. I feel like LeBron is jealous of Luka, and he's jealous that he's not that man no more. And I feel like he's taking it out in a childish way by not playing defense and things of that nature, and not giving a fuck about the league organization. My honest opinion.
Nah, facts. And we said this when we first did our first live. Matter of fact, our third live when the Lakers was looking all right and going crazy and stuff like that. Yeah. We were saying, will LeBron come back and will he buy into being that third option? And if y'all missed that episode, y'all could go to look at the third episode on there in the live subscription. But yeah, we talked about that, and it's not looking good in the sense of the team. Like, it was crazy. We just finished talking about the Cavs. They have the same problem over there in LA. Like,
yeah, they definitely do got the same problem. I think it's even worse.
Like, you basically got the West Coast Cavaliers over there.
Because even they back court, even they front court don't play defense, nigga. They who was Ayton?
Nah, facts.
Their offense is just that good that it overrides their bad defense.
Nah, yeah, and like I don't get organizations where there's something simple that you can do and you take for years to even try to address it. Like, Lakers be needing a big man for the past 3-4 years, and I'm trying to get why they just won't sign a shot blocker, or something, or some type of big body defender, and keep getting these centers that don't play defense, that's too short, or like they don't do nothing. Like, I'm trying to get it, and it's mind boggling.
You know why?
Why? What happened?
It's because it's limited resources.
Because of the apron?
No, not necessarily the apron. It's just not enough talent. Like everybody wants a shot blocker. You know what I'm saying? And then you have to give up something to get something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not as easy as it is. Like, not only do you have to be available, and you have to have the money, then it has to fit. It's not as easy as it just be like, oh, we want that, we could go get that. Like, especially with the new CBA, I feel like they made it a lot difficult for just overall, just limited resources. Like, how many times have the Knicks had a whole bunch of salary cap? We thought we were gonna get a superstar. Superstars want to come to New York. Jimmy Butler said they wanted to come to New York. This one to come to New York, and they never came to New York. It's a lot harder than just like, hey, I want this person, go get it.
I also feel like the Lakers, when the times they could have kept JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard, they could have did that, and they still didn't do it. They could have given them the vet minimum. Dwight Howard was begging to come back. I'm just saying, some type of body. Like, the Lakers haven't had a decent setter in mad long. Like, even just with center traits. Like, I don't remember like Jackson Hayes and like. I don't remember that.
Someone. I mean, you said Dwight Howard. I feel like, he could be blackballed. I don't know, but I feel like if he was an NBA talent, right now he'd be in the NBA or during that. But like, give me an example of someone that was available that could have went there.
Clint Capella.
Nah.
I
don't. How they gonna afford him? Because I think at one point he was making.
And they also had Drummond. They let him go.
Drummond's not a good defender. It was a cone. That's why he's.
I don't think
he's a cone.
He actually Drummond was on their team. Drummond was on their team.
Yeah, I said they let him go
because he was trash. He was getting cooked.
No, they never like. He still give you rebound. He still grab balls. He still was that big body. Like they haven't had that since.
He was terrible in the paint. Yo, what team did they play in the first round that they got eliminated and they wasn't supposed to beat? They wasn't supposed to beat. I mean, they wasn't supposed to lose to them. Who was it?
Phoenix.
Was it Phoenix? Or was it Phoenix that cooked them? Phoenix cooked them, right? Yeah, and there was I don't know. And I was watching them because I know everybody loved Drummond. I used to have my boy Chin. They used to love Drummond because he used to pick up stats in Cleveland. And one thing I learned about the NBA, especially coaching, especially when I was coaching AAUs, like as the NBA, the talent is so great that like stats can matter, but that doesn't contribute to winning basketball. Like so when you like you gotta win on the margins, and a lot of people that could put stats on a like bad team, you put them on a team that's trying to compete for that championship, and they won't be competitive. Like Zach LaVine is an instant for that, or even to me Trae Young for real. Like when I say compete for a championship.
Yeah, Trae Young, it's like what we was talking about with Darius Garland and things like that. He's not.
Yeah, that's another one. That's another one. Garland's another one to me.
It's like,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I
agree. So you got to think about, you got Jalen Brunson, right? Look even the Knicks, and we're not even a championship team. You got Jalen Brunson. He shoots 48%. Cat Anthony Towns, another your second option, shooting 48, 50%. Then your third option, 48, 50%. You gotta match that with other talent. It's hard. It's so hard, and that's not even a championship team right now. I mean, I think they're gonna win a championship, but like they haven't won one yet.
I think when it comes to the Knicks, they surround them with big bodies to actually cater to Brunson's weaknesses with his height. So I do feel like we're a championship team.
I do too.
Because
just saying we haven't won one.
His height. Like if he wasn't like, that's why I never wanted Donovan Mitchell, because I never wanted that backcourt to be that small. It would never work. But then you don't get Donovan Mitchell and you add Mikal Bridges, you add OG. It's like, damn, like you help take care of his weakness. You help surround his weakness with strengths. So it's like, I feel like it's gonna work. But when it comes to the Lakers now, I feel like I don't feel like they can even make any moves, because you can't even move LeBron. He got no trade clause. You can't move Austin. You probably can move Austin Reeves, but then you got to make a move for Austin Reeves for a certain type of player. You got to get who's willing to get rid of their 3-and-D player, just like you, or they defensive player that could score on the sense of on Reeves' level. Like you said, there's not a lot of people out there it's not a lot of talent out there that they could get. So it's like, I feel like the Lakers is stuck in a predicament where it's like they have nowhere to go and just stick with this no defensive game and try to outscore people. I think they on a D'Antoni era. Just try to outscore niggas.
At the end of the day, once LeBron gone, that's where they'll be free, man.
I agree.
Thank you.
I said that like maybe 2 years after they won a championship. Because one thing about LeBron is a great player, and I don't want to come off as a LeBron hater, but he's a type of player you have to fit so many specific plays to fit his game style. While like players like other players that could play off board, like so when you said Donovan Mitchell. The reason why our team is better without Donovan Mitchell, because we can match up with so many different teams, so many different play styles. While LeBron James specifically, he has to play with players that play off board. He has to play with people that are not really shot creators. So he has to play with. You can't play with a really shot protection,
right.
Protecting big.
Let me ask you a question. So, does LeBron really make his teammates better?
Not if he needs. My opinion is not if you need certain type of plays to be around you to win.
All right, and this is what I've been saying. This is what I've been saying for years. And this is why I look like a LeBron hater, because I don't sugarcoat shit. Like, I don't like this guy. He's the only organization he didn't do this with was Miami, and the reason why, because the Pat Riley was not having it. And this new owner is like, we're not extending you with no, with a new contract, with nothing. Because if you really wanted to win, you should have never signed the mascot. That deal that you signed, you could have got somebody that could play defense or do whatever. But you decided to get the $53 million. So your mindset wasn't on winning. And then we got your son. I don't know why. Just to matter of fact, just to please you, just to make you happy. We drafted your son. We wasted a draft pick on your son because your son still ain't shit. But like you said, once he leaves the Lakers, that's when people want to come. You know what I realized? That nobody wanted to play with him because, like, we wanted to get Valanciunas one time when he was a free agent. He went to Washington.
That's another point. Not only do you have to get the talent has to want to go there too. That's another point. That's another point.
Nobody listen. This is what the mainstream media don't want to say. Nobody wants to play with LeBron, bro. Nobody wants to. Let's be real. Nobody wants to play with LeBron, bro.
In time, you've seen that your game had to be dumbed down in a sense to actually play with him. And
we could go down half his players. Kevin Love,
ruined careers.
Dwayne Wade, fucking Chris Bosh. Like Chris Bosh was a 25 and 12 before he got with LeBron. And we knew
also Kevin Love.
And Kevin Love was doing crazy. He was 30 and 20, damn near in Minnesota. And when he get to fucking Cleveland, what he had to do? He don't make nobody better, bro. That's a whole myth. Like, I've been saying this for years about this guy, bro. And it's just, the mainstream media is not going to say nothing about it.
I feel like during LeBron years, like, them players was just players to bail him out if he needed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they was the make the big shot for me if I can't, or I'm gonna pass it to you because I know you could make big shots. Like I don't think it was players he knew like, oh, we just fit perfect together. Like it was like, yo, if I don't got it, I know they'll have it type. And I just feel like the ending of his career is like he's losing the GOAT talk in my opinion, like
especially doing the things that he's doing now.
Because even if LeBron leaves the Lakers next year, I don't think him going to Cleveland they're gonna be better. Like I don't see unless he's just taking that back seat. And what are you trying to do your last year if you have another year? Like
he's trying to get the farewell tour. That's what he's trying to get.
But it's like when you're gonna announce this farewell tour, and like G said,
absolutely.
you're ruining your career. You're ruining your GOAT legacy by prolonging your career. In my eyes,
think about
like you putting up the GOAT numbers, but your image is not looking good.
It's definitely not,
bro.
Especially with the defense that they're not playing. Since since he came back. Since he came back, the Lakers defense got worse.
And let me ask
the Lakers defense.
Let me ask y'all another question. Because this is another thing that I'm tired of hearing. When he do something great, what's the first thing they bring up?
Yo, Rob, we fucked the whole segment up though. But fuck it, keep going, man. We fucked the whole segment up.
This is part of everything, bro.
It doesn't go with the topic, so I can't cut nothing up. It's like I can't. We fucked the whole segment up from the beginning to the end already. So please just keep going. We fucked it all up. It's about Luka. It's about LeBron and Luka defense criticized. It's not about
this is what I'm talking
about. It's not any of that what we talking about because that stuff brings us to other things. And that's why
I'm talking about his defense, bro. I'm talking about his defense.
This brought up what people talking about him is like and
it goes back to his defense, bro. It goes back to his defense.
It's about staying on.
All right, never mind.
Because that's going to bring other people to talk about other things when it comes to that topic. Just like the other, just like the other thing you asked us, it came into other things that had nothing to do with LeBron defense and Luka defense. Literally nothing. So it started a conversation about all of that stuff. I let it go. It just let it go. But
I ain't saying nothing no more, bro.
It's not saying nothing no more. You acting like a child. It's talking about
you got it. I said you got it, bro.
Staying on a topic. Staying on an
all right, you got it, bro. You got it.
And Luka defense. And if you go off top, and it has to bring it back to it. And it's like it's going on to the
I was going to the defense, bro, but it's just how I'm setting it up, what I'm saying, bro. Yo, that's how I set shit up, what I'm saying. But I'm going back to I'm going back to the point.
Talking about
but I'm bringing up
things that he do. The great things that he do, that he don't get criticized. And then we go talk about how he don't get criticized. But things we gonna start talking about how he don't get criticized for the great things that he do. But for the great, but he don't get criticized for the bad thing he's do. We gonna start talking about that. Then that's gonna be another 5-10 minutes of talking about that, and then it's gonna be never talking about Luka and LeBron and defense. We haven't talked about defense. That's why I try to talk about since Luka came back, LeBron came back, defense been what's the name, but now it's going to something else. This is what I'm trying to say.
All right, brother.
It's literally about to go to something else.
All right, bro.
But
I think
talk about the topic no more. But go on the topic. Talk this. I said forget it. Just go on. What's the name? But just talk.
I think for their defense or anything for them to improve in defense, LeBron got to go. They need that extra bread to do anything because they don't have no trade assets to even go and get a defensive stopper like a Herb Jones or something, unless they trade Austin Reeves, and you traded him once LeBron gone. Now you just got Luka by himself scoring. So defensively, like it's you gonna punt this year and wait for LeBron contract to be up. Because I don't see them improving defensively unless they trade LeBron or they trade Austin Reeves. And there's nobody else.
They have to trade both. They have to get rid of both to make it work with Luka. Austin Reeves is not a defender at all. He's a cone.
Nah, he's not. He's not. But I'm just looking at the fact that you trading away a player that's averaged 25, but also because you got to get the money back. So it's like, who you going to trade Austin Reeves for? LeBron, you know them books is going to be gone whether you don't trade him and you just let him go next year, and then you bring Austin Reeves value up until somebody, demands a trade or something, but it's going to be hard to try to trade Austin Reeves this year, I feel.
But in order for Luka to win, you need defense, so he needs to go. He needs to go. In order for Luka, because Luka don't play defense.
I feel you.
You got LeBron, Luka, and Austin Reeves who don't play defense.
And that's why I feel like they're in the same situation as the Cavs, where the Cavs can't trade. It's going to be hard for them to trade Darius Garland because of the apron and how much he's making. And then you got to make sure that team, they like, yo, am I traded for Austin Reeves? Is he going to sign back with me? And Austin Reeves could be like, nah. You feel what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard because you're not going to let Austin Reeves walk for nothing. So it's like the Lakers is in a bad position because I think he got 1 year left too, and they got to sign him or not. And if that trade for him right now, they got to be sure he's going to sign with them during the offseason or after the trade.
They going to sign him just to trade him. If I'm the Lakers, I need that asset. I'm not letting that asset go for nothing. So if I can't find that deal now to surround Luka with some defense, then I'm signing Reeves to get that. I'm signing Reeves to get that. Keep that asset to actually wait to make that move to get an asset to surround Luka around, because you're going to need to surround Luka around someone in that manner.
And I feel you, but look what you just said. That's like me being the Lakers owner, and I'm saying what I just saying, and you're Austin Reeves, and you just heard me say, yo, I'm gonna sign you so I could trade you later. Austin Reeves like, I ain't signing then, because you're not about to trade me anywhere you want to.
You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta let them know that.
If they're gonna know that regardless, like if like rumors is rumors, like it's never been a team that I'm gonna sign you, then I'm gonna trade you.
But they talk though. So to me, it's like
Because if they sign Austin Reeves, it's gonna be even harder to trade.
Me personally, I'm not equating that to in the equation. My personal opinion.
But if you sign Austin Reeves, it's still gonna be hard to trade because of the apron. You got to make the contracts match.
But Austin Reeves still want that money. So, but you got to think as a Laker organization. Luka is the best player on that team. You keep looking at everybody, right? I mean, so that's if that is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I mean, you keep looking at everybody. And as you keep looking at everybody, as you keep looking at everybody, you definitely need to establish a defense around him because he doesn't play defense. So in a sense, you gotta get rid of those players. You got to. It's not.
I understand.
So
I agree with you, bro.
But I'm saying is, if I'm the local Lakers organization, I want to win. That's what I gotta do. It's if you want winning basketball, that's what I gotta do. I got to literally surround him with defenders because he's not gonna play defense. So signing Austin Reeves is needed for an asset to get him that, regardless of how much time it takes.
They should have did that during the offseason they just had because right now, Austin Reeves being worth $25 million, that price has gone up since he's been playing. So when you could have had him for like 25 a year during the offseason where you should have signed him, he's been playing good. Now he feel like he's worth 35 or whatever the case. He's like, yo, I'm averaging 20 something. OG, even though he's defensively, he's just looking at the numbers. He's averaging 15. I'm averaging 28. Like, I want his numbers. You get what I'm saying? So even if they sign him, they're going to have to match that contract with whoever they trade for. And that's just going to make it harder to trade.
Nah,
he gonna get 40 mil. He gonna get 40 mil. Austin Reeves.
That's what I'm trying to tell Earl. Like, if they sign Austin Reeves now, it's gonna be even harder to trade him.
No, I don't think so.
If he signs 40 something mil, who are they going to trade to get back that type?
So to me, it depends on their assets. It depends on what they got. It depends on their assets. But remember when I first got on this podcast, I was telling you I don't believe it. Because LeBron James' deep perimeter defense been trash since he had the baby Lakers with Lonzo Ball and all of them. I remember watching one clip, and they I don't know why my camera's tripping, but they pushed, like, I remember Lonzo Ball pushing him to the side to go play defense, right? And then I was telling oh boy, they don't talk to me no more. That the reason why the Lakers did good all that time because they had those perimeter defenders. Remember I brought that up? I brought up Alex Caruso and all those guys because they was making it easy for LeBron to have to play on the perimeter. Yep. And then when you think about Luka, when he went to the championship, what did they have? They had perimeter defenders. They had everybody. They had people that the bigs were switchable or whatever. So to me, like if I'm the Lakers, it depends on their assets. You could try to give up Reeves for like Herb Jones on the Pelicans, and to me you could probably make that work with different assets. And now you have someone that's a three, not necessarily because he's better than a 3D wing, but you have someone that's a two-way player that gives you better defense, and that also helps the Pelicans because you got a perimeter player. They don't really got perimeter players. They got nothing but wings. They got nothing but forwards there. So you could make something like that shake. Now you have a defender, and now you switch that up, and they both get about the same amount of money. Even though I'd rather have Herb Jones.
And then you get the offense from probably your front court and things of that nature.
Yeah, so, I mean, Herb Jones gives you 20 points a game. He's a high shooter, and he spaces the floor. You know what I'm saying? He's a good 3-point shooter. He shoots about 40%. He plays great defense, got great wings, and now you have a wing to play with Luka. And to me, that's
how much does Herb Jones make a year?
He's gonna get $40 million a year. He's gonna, like, if he's up for a new contract, he's gonna get $40 million a year this year. He's on tier with like Mikal Bridges. So
if you was the Pelicans and you had Herb Jones, and even though you see they shopping they players because they about to rebuild and stuff, you would want Austin Reeves. I wouldn't want Austin Reeves if I'm the Pelicans.
I mean, to me, it depends on what assets come along with Austin Reeves.
But Lakers don't got that much assets. They barely got draft picks as well.
Let's see. I mean, they stuck regardless, but let's see what Herb Jones' contract looking like. Yeah, so it's his last year of his contract, so he's about to. He got nice contracts. Yo, somebody need to scoop him up. He just signed a 3-year, 3 year. Next year he's gonna get paid $14 million. Shoot, he's super cheap, bro. He's 27 years old. How much is he averaging right now?
An asset for that. You could definitely definitely get.
You can make that rock a little bit. You can not looking at stats. They could make that work.
They could make it work. If you're the Pelicans, all you want is Austin Reeves. Well, I could trade Herb Jones somewhere else and get.
I mean, it just depends. Like who?
You could trade Herb Jones to probably Pistons or Magics. You could get any place but Lakers because the other teams got better young assets. Like they got more draft capital. Like Lakers don't have much assets because all you're getting back in that value is Austin Reeves. And if I'm the Pelicans, I'm not trying to build around Austin Reeves. Or I don't even want him a part of my rebuilding.
And I mentioned the wrong player. I didn't mean Herb Jones, but Herb Jones is actually cheap. I meant Trey Murphy. That's what I actually meant. Actually meant Trey Murphy. Yeah, that
works even better. Shit, tell you the truth.
Yeah. To me,
if I'm Pelicans, I can get more for Trey Murphy somewhere else.
He's getting paid 27. It just depends on how. It just depends.
29 this year, gang. Come on.
And they need guards. They don't got no guards. Their best guard they got is Jordan Poole, and I think Reeves is better than Jordan Poole. They don't got no guards, so it depends on what you're trying to do. Because if you're trying to break it, that's what I'm saying. It just depends. Because we all thought we could. The Lakers gave up Anthony Davis and got Luka. I'm sorry, I'm doing that 9 times out of 10. So if you could get Luka, you could come off with Trey Murphy.
But you gotta
if you get Luka, anybody in the sorry, I didn't mean it loud. Everybody in the NBA besides probably Boston, Knicks, and the Knicks already traded their players. If it was just probably Brunson and Randall, we probably would have traded for Luka, and maybe OKC are the only teams that would have traded for Luka, and they got Luka for Anthony Davis, which I think is a great play. But I think everybody would have done that trade.
So we going off that aspect. Of course, you could just look at any team and be like, yo, you could trade him for him. But I just don't think Pelicans want Austin Reeves. I think they're going to build around Derek Queen, and I think they're just going to want to add more players around his age to it. Like, I'm not saying Austin Reeves 27, he'll be 28 whenever, but I just don't think Pelicans will just want Austin Reeves for Herb Jones when they know they could get more somewhere else. And I think they're looking for trade capital more than anything than player.
To me, it just depends. I really think it just depends on the GM for philosophy. Because like, who did the Spurs get De'Aaron Fox for? Like nobody.
Yeah, it had to be stupid because I remember Sacramento making dumbass trades, so I don't know. They made a lot of dumb trades.
To me, it's like, yo, you think they'd be building? They gave up that best player for like nobody I can remember. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's like whether there's a will, there's a way, and I feel like Austin Reeves is a good enough asset. He's a good enough asset. You can get something for that to help with Luka.
I think you can get something probably somewhere else, but Pelicans, I don't see why Pelicans would do it. Just off the fact that they lost their first round pick to the Hawks and they don't got no draft picks. They looking for trade capital. Like whatever, once they trade Trey Murphy, Herb Jones, they trying to recoup what they just lost because they could have been probably the first pick in one of the best drafts that's coming. So I feel like Austin Reeves is not gonna do it for them.
It could be just because they need a scorer though. Because he's a scorer, so it could be they need a perimeter scorer. You feel me?
Yeah.
So you never know the situation these teams need. So
they got one. They got one in the young boy Jeremiah Fair. He gonna average at least who? Jeremiah Fair, the rookie they got, the shooting guard.
Austin Reeves already proved himself already.
He proved himself, but Pelicans not looking to prove anything. They just rebuilding.
I mean, and to me, if they don't have draft capital, and they're not gonna have draft capital for a while, then they're gonna try to. To me, if I'm in that GM and I don't have draft capital, and depending on the next draft, then I'm gonna try to win now and start to be competitive because, like, you can't just like. It's a lot harder to it's a lot harder. Like you want to, it depends on how you want to do it. Do you want to establish a winning culture first, or do you want to just what they call it, tank and then try to get capital? I think how a lot of teams are trying to go, besides the Washington Wizards, they're trying to win games and then build a winning culture.
I got one for you right now.
Because a lot of these rookies, a lot of these people you try to tank for, and they literally, I mean, I guess the Spurs lucked out. They got Wemby, I guess. I mean, but it works out less than it does work. I don't know.
I think it'd be hard because if you look at, just go with the Pelicans. They got Jeremiah Fizz. They picked him in the 7th round. Seventh pick. He's looking nice. And you bringing in another shooting guard who plays the same position as your rookie, who's going off for you, who's playing great. So you're going to stop his growth with what he's doing with Derek Queen to bring in Austin Reeves, who you're going to have to sign. I don't think that makes any sense for Pelicans.
To me, they won 8 games. He's not doing good enough.
But he's a rookie. You rebuilding, so win or lose, like it's about winning. You got a young shooting guard. Earl, you got a young.
What if he don't pan out? What if he don't pan out? And
what the rookie? If the rookie's looking good right now, what sense does it make to get an Austin Reeves?
But I'm just saying,
it happens a lot of times. Even look like a LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball looked like he won Rookie of the Year.
I guarantee I would not do this if this was the Knicks. That's all I'm saying. Because if you got a young, like if you're the Knicks and you're not doing good, but you got 2 young rookies who's doing good. And one of the rookies that's doing good is your 2 guard. You're not going to trade for Austin Reeves. Why?
It depends on what my guard develops into. It depends, bro. Like my guard could be averaging 15 this rookie year. Then the next 2 years, my guard could be averaging 15 those same years. You think?
Yeah, not improved. Look at John Morant. Look at John Morant. It's like
the situation changes.
You told me about fears. Like now they want to trade John Morant, and that was you probably was I don't know. To me, just
you can't really use that on rookies because if that's the case, you're gonna what's the point of trying to develop? Because if you he's averaging 20 this year, I don't know what he's going to do next year. What's the point of the development? Like, if he's looking good now.
But it also depends on what your team is at. Like, next year, if your team makes a big leap and you probably need that scorer, yeah, you might make that decision. It could be a rational decision. It could be a smart. It depends, bro. It right now with the Spurs. The Spurs is actually in a predicament now that they made that leap this year. That we're talking about them. They need to get some shooters. They in a predicament where they need to probably trade somebody to get some shooters around them.
The Spurs is another actually the Spurs actually a good team. But the thing that you I mean, like I said, we just kind of order hypotheticals, but to me, the Pelicans aren't like the Wizards where you could clearly see they're trying to develop their talent. To me, they just in purgatory. They don't look like they're trying to win. They don't look like they're trying to build. They don't like to me. You just try to trade for the better player if you feel like he's a better player, and then now you have a valuable asset because I don't see. You tell me Fairs. I'm not trying to hate on him or anything like that. Then you got Zion. What you gonna do with Zion? Are you gonna try to just say Zion? Are you gonna try to keep Zion? Like they in like La La Land. So like I just could see they could go any way because they don't have any young talent besides you tell me Fierce. It's not like the Wizards. Like you tell me the Wizards would try to trade Sarr or Keon George, then that's different. They literally have nothing but young players. So, of course, they're going to want to keep their young players and see if someone pops. But to me, the Pelicans don't got nothing.
But this is Austin Reeves last year on his contract, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you just say he going to be wanting 40. If you're the Pelicans, you're trying to pay somebody $40 million?
Yeah,
while you're rebuilding?
If you don't use the salary, you lose it. If you don't use the salary, you lose it.
You're going to use that whole 40 for Austin Reeves?
Because that's what
era.
That's what makes this. That's
what
makes the
April young player, bro. He's a young player.
That's what makes the April era nice. That's what makes the April era nice because now you can use that as a capital exchange.
That's playing good,
bro. But it still adds to your roster as a young player that's averaging 29. My guy, He's averaging.
It's not easy to average. It's not easy to average 29 in today's NBA.
To go get that, you're going to get rid of a young player. He's already to actually on the hopes for a young player where he develops in to actually knowing what this nigga is.
29 is elite, honestly.
It's not the same thing, bro. So if you got Derek Queen, you got Zion, maybe they make a decision to go for Austin Reeves to add to that young core. So at the end of the day, and you still got Zion. You can still trade him later on if you wanted to add to that. So it's just like it makes sense. It could make sense to someone. It could make sense to someone.
All right, but if I'm the Pelicans, I'm just not doing it. You gotta respect it. Like, I'm not trading for Austin Reeves. I feel like I could get trade capital for.
But you're making it about that right now when it's really about just about.
But you have to
decision defensively wise because
if you're a team
but you don't have to go hard for it in that instance because it's not that go. It's just like you go hard to make it sense to like they're not gonna make that decision, bro. They all right,
and then you got to bank on Austin Reeves wanting to sign with you.
But you're making it about that though, right?
But he's
now.
He's going to sign unless he's going to a whack team. The reason why he's going to sign because that's the most money you're going to get. And all the good teams that are competitive already capped out. So you're not going to leave money on the table to go sign into another team. You're not going to do it. That's why people stay in teams because you want to get the most dollars. That's why LeBron stayed on Lakers. Or you got to win. A lot of teams stay on their team because they can offer you the max contract. They can offer you a 1-year extension. And you're going to take that 1-year extension because no other team can offer you that. So if you're gonna be the whack Lakers or whack Pelicans, I'd rather take my $60 million and be on that whack team.
Exactly.
So I just got to bank on
the same way Larry Marketing signed on the Jazz. All these people sign on whack teams because they could get the max money at those teams.
So if I'm winning Pelicans, I'm just praying that he's going to sign with me because everybody else did it.
The Lakers going to sign before they trade him for that.
Yeah, because he's going to
get rid of that asset?
His money.
So if the Lakers sign Austin Reeves again for $40 million, that means Pelicans have to match that contract. So they have to trade more than a Herb Jones who's make 14. They're gonna have to trade who else? A Trey Murphy, or they have to make the contract match.
I'm literally watching on Herb's. I'm literally on Clutch Sports, and this article was produced 2 days ago, and it literally says Lakers have Herb Jones as a top tier trade target, which I just assumed. I didn't like to me because that's what they need, and it's just funny that this.
I guarantee you, it's not for Austin Reeves.
Yeah, but I'm just
because he's on Knicks rumors too, and just like who we gonna give up for him,
Like I said, man, I just think basketball is basketball, man. You need to keep your asset.
Yeah, for real. Because I've seen it plenty of times where people you're like, okay, and they just keep on collecting talent, and just go. Like even with the Julius Randle, I didn't even think he was gonna stay on the Wolves. He ended up signing with the Wolves. Like I'm like, oh, okay. Like that's shoot, I didn't think he would do that, but whatever.
I don't know. We gotta end this episode, but we could talk regular. We gotta end this episode though, but fuck it. But it got fucked up anyway. Every topic got fucked up to the point where you can't even keep.
What happened?
Every topic got thrown off of the topic. Like every topic got thrown off what the actual topic is about. When someone comes and watch a video, it's about Donovan Mitchell being overrated. Niggas want to get into other things about that. You know what I mean? We talking about LeBron with Luka. It just got into if the Lakers, if what's the name wants to, if Pelicans is willing to make that trade. It's getting into other things than the actual topic. You feel me? So it's like
I'm just saying that because you had said Austin Reeves is just getting traded, and I'm just saying
but you gotta understand you shouldn't ponder on it. You shouldn't ponder on it. It's like people saying that it shouldn't happen, right? All right, yo, we just brought up a trade scenario. Like, just let the trade scenario go, because it's going to we are regular people. We're not professionals, all right? A lot of people, The people are not. Rod's not a professional. Niggas is not professional. We know professional. I'm just understanding how to make the content, so I'm knowing to stay on topic. So when I'm making a clip, just like these clips that we put out, it stayed on topic. Sometimes it's the topics is way longer than that. I just cut it to the point where it gets away, when it doesn't go away from it. You feel me? And it stays on and ends and ends great. But when we're talking about, we could bring up trades, right? Within it, because we're talking about LeBron defense. I mean, LeBron Luka defense. How we can improve the Lakers defense? It still's on the topic, but if we're going to ponder on what the Pelicans would take and would not take,
that's
that.
Yeah, then actually, what can help improve the Lakers'
defense?
I didn't bring up the Pelicans, bro.
But you argued about what they would take and what they not taking. The scenario. You argued about that.
All I said was you said they could trade Austin Reeves, and I said that's going to be hard. They should have did that before. I said the only thing they're gonna have to do is wait till LeBron Books is gone, and then I left it at that. And if you're gonna keep saying that they can trade Austin Reeves, I'm gonna argue.
You didn't leave it at that, bro.
I did.
You said why would they take that? You brought up the contract. Why would they take the contract? We had to explain why would they take the contract. We had to explain why the assets.
You bring up trading Austin Reeves.
Trade because of defense, but to ponder
and I'm challenging your assessment of you saying trade Austin Reeves that they can't do that. They're gonna have to let LeBron contract go. That's the only way.
But you're saying trade, but also you could say they can't do that. All right, and niggas brought up a trade scenario that could probably have boom, that could work for the team because that's approving the defense. But to ponder on why that team wouldn't do it now. It's making it about that it don't have to be said because that scenario is being put out there as to improve Lakers defense. Now you coming into making it more so about that is